welcome back. You're watching Overdrive. Now, JLR has had a very busy year setting up local dealerships, starting local assembly on select models and, of course, bringing in its entire product portfolio to India. Bert got his hands on the latest Range Rover from the JLR stable, and he tells us if 2 crore rupees can really buy you that much more luxury and performance. Take a look.
The Range Rover is the luxury flagship SUV manufactured by Land Rover. But way back in 1970, when this model was first introduced, it wasn't as much a luxury SUV as much as it was just another upmarket model in the entire Land Rover lineup. But the world has changed, and in this world, the Range Rover aims to be more than just the most luxurious SUV in the world. It wants to be the most luxurious car in the world. Now, in India, at about 1.7 crore rupees for the diesel variant, the diesel autobiography variant, the Range Rover is the most expensive SUV you can buy. So, is it worth all that money? But more importantly, is it truly worthy of being dubbed as the most luxurious car in the world?
The first hints of luxury can be seen in the exteriors. The large panels, tight and precise shut lines, the subtle or even the very in-your-face ornamentation and the very purposefully sculpted lines give the Range Rover a distinct premium identity. People steer a wide berth around the Range Rover, and that is not just because it looks big, but it also looks expensive. What you don't see under the lustrous paint job is the aluminium body shell. A very expensive job, but nonetheless necessary to drop weight and make this SUV fuel and environmentally friendlier than before, which in some social circles is considered a luxury event these days.
Now, the world's most luxurious car has to be able to offer the world's most luxurious features. And well, the Range Rover does a fairly good job at integrating some truly remarkable features within this cabin. Now, there's a lot of leather and wood that you can see all round, but all the shiny bits, now those aren't aluminium or chrome. They are very high quality plastic. Keeps it light, keeps it cost effective, but they also look the part, do their job pretty well. You get a new touchscreen panel out here that lets you operate various systems within this cabin. You get a refrigerator under here. You get an LCD instrument panel, and well, these seats, they're ventilated and they've got a massage function. So as I sit here, various points on my back are being worked on right as we speak. So you get a pulse and a wave massage. You can choose from between either of those. However, what I didn't like were these armrests. They're fairly skinny, they don't offer much support, and I truly didn't see the need for putting these armrests in this cabin. Now, ironically, this cabin, the nerve center of this cabin, the command center of this cabin has been designed around the driver, but if you're the owner, you're going to be sitting in the back over there. There's very little for you to control, and so this is the best place to be in the Range Rover. The driver's seat, the captain's seat is the best place to be in the Range Rover.
It's also interesting to note that one of the principal efforts undertaken was to reduce the number of control switches inside the cabin and divert most of the controls onto a central touchscreen system, giving the dashboard a cleaner and thus more sophisticated feel. Another tick in the right box is the engine. Now, Land Rover offers both diesel options and the supercharged petrol as well, but the diesel is undoubtedly the prime mover for Land Rover. There is the more powerful 4.4-litre V8 that provides a 339 PS, 700 Nm experience. Or you can go a bit more frugal and opt for the 3-litre V6 258 PS, 600 Nm engine. Either engine is highly capable, whether you choose to drive it in the urban jungle or in a real forest.
The 4.4-litre V8 diesel is a fairly efficient engine. Thanks to Range Rover losing about 420 kilos, the 4.4-litre V8 is a lot more efficient. So we got 11.4 kmpl on the highway and about 7.6 in the city, leading up to an overall efficiency of about 8.5 to 8.7 kmpl. But Range Rover's V8 is now easily the most efficient V8 diesel you can buy amongst any of the SUVs available in India today.
In sheer performance terms, the V8 is a bomb with a quick fuse. The Range Rover is immensely quicker than before. 100 km/h came up in 7.5 seconds, which is just 0.6 seconds short of the claimed mark. Most of this is down to the combination of the engine, respectively quick transmission, but more importantly, the aluminium body and assorted lightweight components.
The Range Rover's luxuriousness is only complemented by the Range Rover's fantastic ride quality. The adaptive dampers that it uses, the adaptive damping system that it utilizes, well, it never needed to be tuned specifically for Indian conditions. The adaptive suspension just adapts itself to whatever terrain it's being driven on. So even on our conditions, even on our bad roads, whether it's off-road or on-road or wherever you want to take this, the ride quality is always comfortable. As for the Range Rover being dubbed as the world's most luxurious car, well, I will subscribe to the fact that the Range Rover is definitely the world's most luxurious SUV for the moment, at least not until Lamborghini, Bentley, Aston Martin come out with their versions of the SUV. But if you wanted to look for, well, just as much luxury at a cheaper price, there are several executive premium sedans available in the market today. If you wanted to go higher up the ladder in terms of price, then there are the Rolls-Royce and Bentleys. However, within all of these cars, their luxury is confined to as long as you have tarmac ahead of you. Off it, the Range Rover is still king.
On that note, it's time for a break. When we return, Auto Selector and this week's motoring news.